Hello, friends and family. So, like I promised, I would do a part 2 to the yak track. So, what we're gonna do is give you kind of rundown exactly what you're gonna be doing. So, this is all the new stuff. Use task tokens. Okay, so present hunt. Okay, so that one kind of explains itself. Find presents have been scattered, but it is not a regular, so we got skill and kill. Now I'm going to be doing the first one, of course. So, with the skill and kill, it means exactly what it says. You can either kill monsters or you can just do skilling. Because of the way I am, I prefer just to do something like tree cutting or mining to prepare for the next one. So you can do killing, but it doesn't prepare you for the next yak track, which you don't know what that could be, but you can click on here. So fishing and mining and another skill and kill. It's of course up to you. What I like to do is click on the next one and see if I can't find the next one I'm going to need. So we got a fletching coming up. So fletching is almost always longbows. So I like to do for these skill and kill is start getting some logs made if I don't already have them. It is not the fastest method, of course. The killing the monsters is the fastest method. So you kill monsters right here. So we're going to show you where to find killed monsters. So what we're going to do is teleport to Birth Rope. And I'm going to show you how that's done in a very quick and efficient way. Okay. By the way, I just completed Varrock hard task, so I was actually in the middle of something. So, I'm going to go right over here. And then we're going to deposit all my items because I do not need any of them. Damn it. Okay, that shit got it running a bit again. Okay, there we go. So, deposit everything in there. I'm going to keep my yak track on me, so I'm going to put it in my pocket. Okay, so there we go. So, for the skill and kill, this is by far the fastest method. There really is no faster method. You can do as you will, but this will actually be faster than anything else because of the fast spawn rates, and it's a slightly bit profitable even for low levels. Okay, so what I want you to take a look at is my combat bar. So if you look down on the very bottom, that's the best setup you're going to do. So we're going to go over here. Yes I do. So this is your skill and kill right here. Now, I collect the bunnies to feed my farm. So here's what we do. I don't know why these people are here, but if you attack these monsters, they appear very quickly and fast. So this will give you a skill and kill really quickly when there's not a bunch of people over here fucking with my kill count. So there you go. See that? Really nice. Literally just keep tapping them. As you see, I just killed 5 monsters in a row. And I just keep killing and keep killing and keep killing. Within seconds, you can get all of these things. Now, I'm not going to keep doing this, of course, because I don't need it. Because I'm not that far along. So, I'm going to go back to the yak track and read it again. So that was there for the skill and kill. Not skill and kill, but kill monsters. That's the fastest method. So we're going to go ahead and look to... So, this one right here is smithing and fire making. I highly recommend that you do the fire making because smithing is a pay-to-win skill, so you don't want to do pay-to-win skills, especially this early on. It's up to you if you want to, though. Of course, it's by choice. If you need smithing experience, it's a good time to do it. Alright, so then this one's earn marks of war for me at my level. So I can kill bosses or I can cook food. I will probably choose to cook food. I do not ever do clue scrolls, but that's also a personal preference. So you can do farming or that. Archaeology or divination. Now, usually it's not how much experience you get in divination, it's a specified amount. I don't know for sure what that one will be until I get to it. And archaeology is usually a specified number of relics or experience, or relics, experience, or soil. That's the three they always pick. Okay, with prayer and crafting and rune crafting, it may ask me to make specific runes. And then you got prayer, which may ask me to bury certain bones. And crafting will ask me to make certain items, which is obvious. Alright, this is the present hunt and skill and kill again. This is dungeoneering or slayer, so it may ask me a specified number of dungeon floors I need to complete, or slayer tasks I need to complete. Same thing goes for agility. Because I'm sometimes in a hurry, I will sometimes do the slayer one. Because I have so many helmets, I can do a bunch of slayer tasks really quickly, because of the fact I can pick really low level slayer tasks. So I burn through them really fast. These are Fletching and Cooking. I highly recommend with going cooking, but I have over 100 in cooking, and the reason why I recommend cooking is because it's faster than fletching. Fletching, you have to fletch the bow, and then you have to add the bowstrings, and when you can only do 14 bowstrings at a time, it can be a little bit time consuming compared to your 28 inventory for cooking. So you'll burn through cooking much faster. Again, we got smithing, fishing, or fletching, or fishing or wood cutting. Because of the time that fishing and wood cutting take, it's personally up to you. I would never do the wood cutting, because wood cutting, even with the best perks of invention, can be quite slow. But the fishing is not too bad. Again, it's based on what experience you need. We're back to divination and fire making. I always choose fire making, because even though it's a pure loss, because you're burning the logs, it's also quick and AFK. I do not do the divination, but you can if you want to. It may ask you to get so many energies. I may end up doing divination because it may be a low amount, so I may be able to get it done faster than doing the fire making. Alright, prayer and smelting. Now this is a really good one. Now the minigame one, not so much, because it's difficult to find people to do minigames with. So it's always going to be prayer or smelting. Now with smelting, they're going to ask you to get a certain amount of ores. I highly recommend you start buying up highest level ore you can do. So if you right now can only do rune, or if you can only do cal, whatever it is, go ahead and buy the supplies for at least 6,000 to 5,000 of it, because you'll make all your money back. Alright, we're already at that one. So rune crafting and mining, I always choose mining, not because of the speed, but just because I like to do something AFK. It's personal preference, of course. You can do rune crafting if you want. This one's crafting, fletching, or herb lore. Now, I can guarantee you that crafting is going to be for you to make dragon items, like range gear. So it's going to be a loss. It's never profitable. Same thing that goes for fletching and herb. Now, because of the outfits that I have and the gear setups that I use on my video for herb, you can actually always make profit off of herb. So I bought 118 million worth of herb supplies, so I'm ready to go whatever it asks me to. So that's why I'll be picking herb, because I've already got all the supplies and I'm not paying extra. Alright, so the next one will be farming or wood cutting. I always would recommend going with farming, because farming is fast and efficient, and usually profitable compared to wood cutting that takes too damn long. Kill monsters or archaeology screening. Now, that one is very good, so I recommend that you right now go out of your way to purchase up at least 1,000 to 4,000 soil of any kind. Usually the best one you can do is better, because it may not let you do the lowest tier. You know, I've already went all up to 20, so what we're going to do from this point on, since this video is getting a little bit long, is I'm just going to tell you to send me a message, and I will tell you which one is going to be your fastest method at your level. But what I did want you guys to know about is, as you can see from the one I was just looking at a second ago, it said XP on it. So I'm trying to see if I can pull that up. I'm not seeing it letting me. View task. Yeah, it's not going to let me look at it. So it's right there, XP. There we go, XP. 2% extra Herblore XP for the duration of the act track. I believe this will go up to 6% for the entire thing. So as you can see, there's a couple of them on here, but they're usually for premier people. So you would have to buy the bonds to get it, which I do recommend if you can afford it. I would get it because, as you can see from a lot of this stuff... And what's this one? Ooh, boosted progress on the next task. That's a new one. Ooh, I like that pet too. So, as you can see, you get a lot of bonuses if you go through and do the premiere. So, I'm a big fan of premiere, so that's why I do it. I'm just curious to see what the very end track would be. Wow, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Alright, well, that kind of sums it up, so just send me a message if you need help.